It's June 9th, and we are 21 days away from July 1st, which is the day that schools need to have a budget done for the upcoming school year because they need to know how much money they're going to get from the state so that they can hire their teachers for the upcoming school year or expand or cut any programs that they may need to if they don't have funding. Well, tomorrow we don't have session. And next week, Republicans have canceled session because most of them are going to be at the White House for this conference thing. So last Thursday, they introduced 21 shell bills that have a placeholder of $100, which is pretty standard. But in 2024, when Democrats were in majority, we introduced these shell bills back in March of 2024. And by May, we had all of the budget recommendations in these bills, and we passed a budget by July 1st for schools. I don't think that Republicans are on track to do this because they have yet had any subcommittee hearings on any of these departments. They said they want to go through the budget with a fine tooth comb, but they have yet had any budget hearings. And literally, at the end of the day on Thursday, they dropped these bills. And tomorrow we are off. So that means only Wednesday and Thursday. We have 2 days where they may potentially discuss what they want to put in these bills, or they may just drop them in our lap like they did back in March, 30 minutes before voting on anything at all. They're so secretive about this budget. If they were so proud of what was in this budget, and if they were so proud of all of the savings and the doging that they did to our state budget, you think they would be more open and transparent about it, like they would actually want to talk about it. But they have been so like quiet and so hush hush that they don't want any of us to know until like the last second what their idea is. If they had such a great idea, you would think that they would have announced it by now. But my suspicion is that they probably don't even know what the heck they are doing. They have no ideas. They've run out of ideas. They've run out of like gotchas. So they don't know what to do. That's why they introduced these 21 bills at 5 p.m. on a Thursday so that no one would talk about them over the weekend and nothing would be done, and then cancel session tomorrow and then leave us with 2 days to do anything before the last week of June because next week we're going to be off. Next week, there's going to be no legislative business done at all. They're all going to be out of town, probably rubbing elbows with the taco guy and other politicians instead of doing the work of the people. And my children are out of school next week, which means most schools in Michigan are out next week or this week if they haven't been out yet. And so, as we are going through this school budget, which is so important for people to know what cuts are coming down or what's going to be included in these budgets, no one's going to know. No parents are going to know because everybody's going to be on summer break. Instead of us passing this back in May or June or early June to where teachers and school administrators and staff could have let parents and other concerned members of the education community know about what's happening. But instead, everybody's going to be on summer break and no one's going to know what's happening to this budget, to the school budget. I don't consider that as transparency at all.